Coming up next, the Knicks taking on the Warriors. For New York, the best record in the NBA. And it's no accident. An elite team that expects to win every time they take the floor. Warriors. Knicks is next, right after this. Man, Clark, the postseason is coming at us fast. You ready to make any playoff predictions yet?
You know, I like to pause on that until we actually see a little bit more of what the matchups are going to look like. For me, it's a little too early to answer your question. So much can happen in these last few weeks, but I'll be ready when the time is right.
Now, Golden State's starting five. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Horford. And it's Kelly in at the one. Now, here's Curry. The three. Robinson pulls it in. Down low. And the dunk by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
And here are the Warriors now. 2-0. Here's Kelly. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Now here's Brunson. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Towns with it, guarded by Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
And it's the Warriors' ball. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Throwing it down hard. Robinson is fully committed on that.
Kelly passes to Green. Fires for three. And again, no good by Golden State.
A 1-for-5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Runs in the pass to Robinson. Here's Bridges. Towns, a screen on Butler. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Bridges. Defended by Butler. Bridges misses. Warriors trail by 4. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Anunoby finds Towns, and the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got 6 points.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Trying to end the drought. Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Buries it from three-point range.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Warriors trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Green dishes to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Three-pointer. Here's Kelly. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. He's checked in for OG Anunoby. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at New York. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
It's good. He's got 8.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Kelly. Butler in the corner. To halt the run, and he sinks the layup.
Excellent job getting that strong position inside. Butler doing work. Really nice.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Towns, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer, Curry gets the bucket.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Now here's Brunson. Still scoreless. To the middle. Here's Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Warriors trail by 8. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Curry, that's good. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A different look for New York. Accordy's checked in, and Gershon Yabusele, he's subbed in for Towns. The Knicks leading by 5. To the paint, here's McBride. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
There you go. Bridges playing the role of facilitator. Boy, I like that.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Lets it go. It's rebounded by New York. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kelly inside, defended by McBride, and they pick up 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks out front, leading by 7. And we'll be back right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bridges outside. Towns Towns sets the pick for Bridges. It's tipped. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
Brunson kicks to Clarkson. Outside, Towns. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Kelly. Shoots the three. Marquette is his 5th miss in 7 shots.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bridges shot. Good.
Agile and skilled. Let Bridges get inside with the rock. He'll find a way to get a bucket.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Outside Curry from downtown makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Brunson from deep 3-point range. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. Here's Kelly. He had 25 points last game from the arc. And the Warriors, another 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Kelly. Green with a screen on Brunson. Green dishes to Kelly. Shot clock at 5. On its way from Curry for 2. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jordan Clarkson.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Kelly. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Kuminga. Outside Curry. They set the pick. Kelly kicks to Curry. Here's Kelly. Defended by Bridges. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Over Butler. And there's Bridges on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th assist in this one. Golden State's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Bridges against Curry. Pass to Kelly. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Good on the 3-point shot. Kelly's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well on this one. A great performance from the field. Howie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the New York Knicks. Could come down to the last shot. Let me ask, when you guys were playing, which teammate of yours was the best clutch scorer?
Well, I had a few.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Then there's Horford. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Kelly in at the 1 spot. Curry against Bridges. Here's Kelly. It's rebounded by New York. It's led by as many as 14 points. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York. But Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Brunson outside. Pass to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And here is Bridges. 9 points in the game so far. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Out to Brunson. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Beyond the arc. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
From the moment he entered the league, Mikal Bridges has been knocking down threes.
Here's Kelly. 13 points in the game. Green, the screen. Kelly passes to Green. And he comes up with the deuce. Green's got his first points in this one.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
First and 3-point shooting. And what a job they've done converting turnovers into points. Second in the league in that category. It really speaks to their collective tenacity.
You talked about their best in the league 3-point percentage, and it has as much to do with their system, Greg, as their shooters. They know how to get guys open on the perimeter. Pass to Kelly. Fires from deep. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson with it. Kelly's there. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Now Towns. 6 to shoot. And here's Brunson outside. Robinson passes to Anunoby. Brunson outside. Latrey, and the 3 ball is good. Brunson's got 11.
You know, with his first step, Brunson is really hard to contain in the 2-man game.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Horford with the screen on Brunson. Here's Kelly driving to the basket. Missed inside.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
He gets that one. And now a 10-point New York lead.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Curry kicks to Green. Outside Butler. Here's Kelly. Brunson covering. 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Kelly, he's got 18.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Brunson a screen on Curry. Here's Bridges. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Pass to Curry from past the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Anunoby has the open look. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
And Curry has it in the corner. Fires the 3. Curry from 3.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They've led by as many as 14 points. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
And it's been this way all night. When Steph gets going, amazing things can happen.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Butler dishes to Kelly.
2 minutes remaining.
Butler on the way. Defended by Bridges. Butler passes to Kelly. Over in the corner, Green. 4 on the shot clock. It's good from long range. And now just a 4-point New York lead. New York's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors trail by 7. Kelly dishes to Curry. Horford the pass to Butler. Here's Kelly. And the Warriors another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Bridges up top, defended by Butler. Bridges. Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boy, it's something to watch when Bridges finds his flow. His shots just keep coming for him.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Kelly. Lets it go with a three. And another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Brunson finds Clarkson. It's good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Butler. That shot off. Bridges with some nice defense. Takes a three. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
From deep three-point territory. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Get there. The ball's moving. Looks more like us.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Knicks leading by 5. We've got Anunoby. Gershon Yabusele is out there with Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Jacks up a 3. Good. Another from 3.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another 3-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. Here's Clarkson. The Warriors pull it in.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Curry kicks to Kelly. From outside, off the mark. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Inside. Lays it in on the pretty alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Kelly passes to Green. Here's Kelly to take the lead. The rebound by Yabusele.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's good, 2 points.
Mesmerizing and stupefying the defense. Clarkson carves out space from mid-range.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you, Allie.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Yabusele. Clarkson with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Towns for three. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Kelly. Outside Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. From 20 feet out and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Curry's got 22.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Now Towns, guarded by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up to take the lead. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Towns, the screen. Knocked away. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. He was all alone on that one. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Warriors.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Bridges comes in for Yabusele. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Outside Curry. Pass to Kelly. Here's Kuminga. He's guarded by Anunoby. Clock at 6. Kuminga, screen on Brunson. And good that time. Kelly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Always ready to get rough inside. Robinson is as physical a presence down low as we have in the league.
Here's Kelly. Brunson covering. Curry against Clarkson. That one is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. Moody with it. He's against Bridges.
New York foul. Bridges. First personal foul.
Free throw good, Moody. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Jordan Clarkson.
At the line, 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Knicks trail by 3. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now, here's Anunoby. Guarded closely. Towns outside. Outside, Brunson. He drills the 3.
Just get the ball to Brunson. He is used to the bright lights and relishes producing when they're on.
Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Outside, Kuminga. Curry outside. 6 on the shot clock. Connects with the J.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
The Knicks trailing. Takes a step back. Does not go. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. For 3. 3. Good.
See why they trust Curry. I mean, give him the rock, and let him make a play.
Now Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
JB, Jalen Brunson, cold-blooded in the clutch. We've seen this movie many a time before.
Curry fires. Towns with the rebound.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Bridges. The long shot, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now Robinson.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by 1. Here's Kelly. Brunson covering. Kelly inside. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball. Bridges is that guy. Wants the ball in these moments. Absolutely incredible.
It's in.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors.
We'd like to thank you for
Jimmy, congrats.
Great job.